Hi Scorpio, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. For those of you guys that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I am so glad to have you, Scorpio. All right, so we are going to take a look at your messages. For those of you that are unaware, we do a giveaway every single month. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, you can look at the information to participate in the description box. If you would like daily messages, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok, where I do little daily mini messages. All right, so Scorpio, if you get a message on Instagram or if you get a comment asking you for a reading, know that that is not me. I will never follow you on social media, and I will never ask you for a reading. And if you do get a follow from me, check and make sure that the followers are a decent amount, that my pictures, the fake accounts, you will notice that all the pictures are posted at the same time. You will notice that, there's not a lot of followers. So just make sure that you check, before giving somebody money for a reading. There's only one place to purchase a reading from me, and that is always going to be on my website, which you can always access the direct link on my Instagram, or you can access the direct link on my my Instagram or my, my description box here, as well as for the Crystal Boutique. It will always be a direct link from my Instagram again, or my description box here. So if somebody reaches out and messages you, that is going to be a scam. So I just want to take a moment, as a lot of you guys do know that I did launch my Crystal Boutique recently. I want to just thank all of you guys who purchased on the launch day. There were so many of you guys that had supported me, and it really made me so happy that all of my hard work was, paying off. And I'm just so grateful and so appreciative for you guys. So for those of you guys who aren't aware, the link for the boutique will be in the description box below. There is a full moon in Scorpio actually coming up on the 26th. So I have a collection called the Priestess, and that is the full moon collection. So another thing that I am doing is picking crystals per video. So those are the crystals that I'm gonna sense that you're gonna need based on if this reading resonates with you. Some of the signs aren't getting crystals because they just don't feel the need for it. This does not mean you have to get them from my site. You can get them from somebody else's site, but also if you have them on your own, it's just a calling to pull that crystal out and start using it, work with it the day that you see this reading. All right, so let's just get a general message, and then we're gonna go in. I'm gonna do a 9-card spread, and we're gonna see what's going on, Scorpio. So we have come together. Fairies like to be busy and fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Yes, I do believe like a lot of Scorpios are in that if you want it done right, do it yourself energy, right? Scorpios can be quite perfectionists in a certain sense, especially if you have like Virgo placements. Especially if you have Virgo placements, especially Virgo placements that are affecting, your career, your work. It's like you don't want other people to do things for you because you just feel like, why, when I know I could do it right. But at the same time, there's only 24 hours in a day. So if you're doing everything, you can only there's only so much success you're going to be able to tap into. So you're going to have to learn to start delegating tasks. That's something that I myself am learning to do right now too. And once you realize how much easier it makes your life, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to do that. So some of you guys, there's things in your life where you need help. You need to delegate some tasks to other people. Maybe some of you guys, this is about a roommate. Maybe you live with a roommate and your roommate is not picking up, after themselves. So talk to your roommate about it, right? This could be a family member. This could be, whatever it is. Like maybe there's something that you need help with from a family member and you haven't asked them. Go ahead and ask them. Maybe it's your partner that you're with. It's like, you can't do everything yourself. And I think that life is going to be a lot better when you start asking people for help, when you learn that it's okay, that it's not a sign of weakness, right, to ask people for help. Especially if you think it's a sign of weakness and you start asking people for help, it's actually going to be a sign of growth. So know that right now, there are some things that you can do by yourself, but right now, it's like the universe is calling for you to work as a team. Everything's going to be better as a team. So say you just launched a business. You should be working on, finding people to collaborate with, right? Collaborate with other people to get yourself out there to, their platforms, and they can benefit from using your platform, whatever the case is. But it's like, it's time to collaborate. I'm hearing groups of 3 and more. For some of you, this is about getting an assistant, whatever the case may be. All right, I do want to get another card, and then I will pull tarot and then do some more oracles as we go through. Let's see. Oh, there's two. Okay, so we have pure intention and music. Okay, pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with, I feel like I see the Chariot at the bottom of this deck, which I'm not using, but I really feel like I am going a mile a minute. For some of you, it's like your manifestations are finally happening. And again, maybe it's that there's so many things that you're doing and you're doing it all on your own and it's just too much for you. But I feel like I keep reading things wrong, and it's because, like, I don't know, some of you actually need to take a second and appreciate life, because it's like you feel like it's like you're rushing past, right? You're rushing past things without enjoying it. Yes, you accomplished that goal. Take a moment and be like, wow, I just did that. I did this. This was something that once was a thought. Maybe there was a point in your life where you didn't even think that it was possible and you accomplished it, and be grateful for that and just sit in there for a moment and realize that, and then move forward, right? But take a moment to just be happy about the things that you've accomplished. Because some of you guys, you're rushing past your goals and you're doing great, but you're not taking that moment of appreciation, and gratitude is everything, right? So the fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So with that being said, instantly, pyrite is what is calling me. Now there are only a couple pieces left of that. So it's going to be, if you get it, you're going to get it. And otherwise, maybe it's just not meant, or you can find it from another source. But because this is all about manifestation, and that is about willpower. It's about focus. I never, since I first got it, that was the first crystal that I ever felt drawn to. And I remember I didn't even know about crystals, and I went into this crystal store. I was saying this for another sign. And I was drawn to like 6 different pieces of it, but they all looked different. They were all different textures, different shapes. And the lady kept telling me, that's the same crystal, that's the same crystal, that's the same crystal. And I was like, what? And I just realized I was so drawn to it. So I did some research in it. They say that you should keep it on the left side of your desk. I have never worked once without having a little piece at the left side of my desk. It's actually the same piece that I had the first time. And it's just always on the left side of my desk. So that is what you guys, may need to do. That may be great, but it's also just, if you don't want to put it on the left side of your desk, just have it in your workspace. It's really good for focus. But then again, the main one is Desert Rose. The main one that I picked for my brand was Desert Rose. So if you already have that, Desert Rose would be the second one for you guys. So those are the 2 that I'm going to suggest for you guys. I feel like the Desert Rose will also bring the balance, right? The balance and the peace and the harmony to everything. So you're not kind of rushing forward. You do take those moments of having a breath, having a break, right? Allowing yourself to. So I also feel like you're going to have some people come into your life that are going to want to help you, and they're going to have pure intentions, right? You may not be the most trusting of the signs, but you gotta open up sometimes. Sometimes it's worth that risk. And I do feel like there's gonna be some people that are gonna come into your life that are gonna wanna help you, wanna collaborate with you. And I do sense that the people that are coming into your life around this time do have your best intentions. So music, listen carefully, for there are many messages in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So yeah, listen carefully. The songs that I've been listening to lately have been about going back home, going back to my hometown. So I definitely know that that's something that I need to do. And for you guys, it's I'm not hearing the songs that you play, but the songs that come on. So say you get into the car and there's a song on the radio. That's the one you need to pay attention to. You're in a grocery store and you hear a certain song. That's the song you need to pay attention to. But if you're just going through your own playlist, you can pay attention to those, but they're not going to have as significant meaning as the ones that are just kind of, naturally happening. So the music that surrounds you is going to be something that you need to pay attention to. And another thing for some of you guys, I'm just seeing you go through your playlist and just go like this, or you can just go up, 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 and then just stop. And wherever you stop, that's the song, and you need to listen to it and listen to the version, or look up a version that has the lyrics. So there's going to be some messages within music that are going to help you guys. Ask for help at the bottom of the deck, of course, literally. Okay, so angels and celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So your assistance may not always be in the physical, maybe it'll be in the spiritual realm, right? Asking your angels for an answer before you go to bed and having a dream of that answer, right? You can ask your higher guides for help as well, of course you can. to give you a sign of the person that you should hire, to give you a sign of the person that you should be with, right? Ask them. Wherever you're falling short, they're ready to help you. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your cards now. Show me what Scorpio needs to see. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you see it is whenever it is meant for you. Judgment. Show me what Scorpio needs to see. That's your card. Love it. The Five of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. Some drama with an ex. You're like fed up. You're fed up of something, of somebody. You're just done. Like, you are freaking done. You could be one of those people that gets over a breakup while you're in the relationship still, and you're just literally done. And this person's gonna be like, what in the world? Because all of a sudden, like, Scorpios give so much energy, but they can also take it back. Like they, you know that one where it's like, I can walk past you like I never knew you, or you can't just cut people out of your life like that. Snip, snip, snip. Like, that's like you. You're just done. You're just done. It's not even funny anymore. You're just over it. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Done. The look on your face is like, how dare you even, you know what I mean? It's like, this person has pushed it to the last, like, this is the last straw. Maybe you're just tired of somebody manipulating you, somebody trying to control you, whatever the case is. It's like, you are just done. And this person is, some of you, this has already happened. And if that's the case, and this person's coming back around, and you're just going to be looking at them like, are you kidding me? Do you actually think that I would take you back? Do you actually think that I would acknowledge this message? Do you actually think that I want you back? Like, you guys are serious. You're not messing around. This could be a friend, whoever. This is somebody that you left out in the cold from the past here with this Five of Cups. It may not be a relationship. This could even be a job that is now realizing your worth because you walked away and now they want to hire you back. And you're just like, are you stupid? Like, whatever I wanted from you or at this job or whatever the case is, I actually realized that I'm worth so much more than that. And I was actually settling. So the fact that you didn't give it to me was actually a blessing in disguise. The fact that this relationship didn't work out was actually a blessing in disguise. The Four of Wands, yes, because look at you. Look at you. I love this, Scorpio. Wow, you have some peace. You have some harmony. You have some, you know, some of you guys do need to go back to your hometown with this Four of Wands here. Some of you guys are going to be making a huge purchase, purchasing a home here. Ask your guides to help you when it comes to purchasing a home if it's the right time. Some of you guys are going to be making a lot more money soon. So it's like you may get a house that isn't to your standards, but it's what you can afford right now. And if you wait a little bit, you may actually be able to get a bigger, better house. So you may want to hold off for some of you guys here, but it looks like life is coming together. You are aligning with where you're meant to be with the Six of Pentacles. You're definitely going to have a connection that is a lot more mutual. You're going to be getting what you give, and it doesn't matter what or who, it's whatever you put out there is coming back to you, and it's coming back to you tenfold here. With the King of Wands, I definitely feel this strong energy. Some of you guys, though, if you do feel still like attached to your ex, even though they've done wrong, the universe is going to be testing you. The universe is going to bring this person back into your life to test you. So I hope you see this before that happens. The King of Wands here, beautiful energy. It's like you are stepping into your power. The Nine of Swords here. But of course, if there's one thing wrong in the Scorpio reading, it's always going to be the Nine of Swords. It's always going to be some sword, right? You in your head, you thinking way too much. Some of you guys, you're not sleeping properly. And maybe it's because, like I said, you have too many things that you're doing, too many things that are on your mind. You need to find a moment every single day to relax, to spend to yourself. You, especially before bed, right? Wait, I know I need to pull this. I just touched it. Taking a moment to yourself and not just stopping work and going to bed. Taking that time to, what is it called? To like taking that downtime, right? You're supposed to have like an hour with, they say like an hour before bed, and when you wake up, don't go on your phone. Like, I know as soon as I wake up, I like grab my phone before my eyes are open, but I've done it before without, woken up for an hour without my phone. And honestly, as much as it sucked not having my phone, it was one of the best mornings and evenings of my life. So some of you guys, that's what you need to work on. But it's like, take an hour, even if you're going to be on your phone, but you're not doing anything work related, or maybe you're just not talking to people. So you can watch videos or do whatever it is that you want to do, but you're just going to kind of like have that time to wind down time. Girl, look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. Six of Wands, the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. So beautiful. There's so much happiness and success coming into your life here. The Devil. Ooh. Six of Wands, the Devil here, and then I have to pull this one. I just felt it, and the Ace of Pentacles, and then I have to pull the bottom of the deck. So the Five of Pentacles. So if you are struggling financially, that is going to be completely turned around. But what it is that you're doing and that you're investing in right now, it seems like it's going to be something new that's going to transform your financial abundance. Like some of you guys, maybe you lost your job, you're looking for a job, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe you're supposed to work for yourself. Or, you know, it's like, I feel like wherever you're looking is just the wrong place. Or you need to look bigger and better than what you're doing. Like maybe you have a certain, you know, skill set and you're looking within your skill set. Maybe you need to branch out of that skill set, or you're looking for a job that's going to pay $20 an hour, but maybe you should look for a job that pays $30 an hour, right? Why not try? What's the worst that's going to happen? You're not going to get a response. Cool. There's some $20 jobs that are within your reach that you're still not going to get a response from. So why not, right? So with the Ace of Pentacles, there's definitely a new opportunity that's coming in within money. I definitely feel like your finances, your career is about to be at a whole another level here. I definitely feel like there's this energy where you're going to be thinking about so many things. Like you are going to have to find something that can shut your brain off, because that's the one thing that is going to, like, there's gonna be so many things that you have to do. There's gonna be so many ideas that you're gonna have. Some of you need to get a dream journal and an idea journal. Like even if you just get one from the dollar store, get a journal to write down your dreams, get a journal to write down your ideas, because there's gonna be so many and they're gonna be coming to you. Wait till Taurus season comes. Things are gonna be so great for you. You're gonna have love flying in out of nowhere for some of you guys. Others of you, your love life is just gonna take a drastic change, a drastic turn. I definitely feel like for some of you, it's like you're gonna be breaking apart, but I honestly feel like if you are, it's gonna be kind of peaceful. It's like two people that realize it's just like, this is just not working anymore. Like I freaking love you, but I am not in love with you anymore, you know. And others of you, you're gonna realize that you want to be single, that you know you've been wanting a relationship for so long, but you're realizing now, like, I actually freaking enjoy myself, and I enjoy this time with myself. Because I honestly feel for Scorpios, you either have a very successful career or a very successful love life, and it's because your biggest thing is balance, is learning to find balance. So because you're all in or all out, you're either all in on your career and then your relationship kind of lacks, or you're all in your relationship and then your career kind of lacks. And it feels like you guys are going to have to make a choice right now, and it seems like the majority of you guys are choosing your career, but I do feel with the Four of Wands, some of you guys are going to be choosing love. And I feel like if you are, you know, not putting yourself out there, this kind of is a good time for you guys to put yourself out there. I really do think so. I think all the way up until Gemini season ends is going to be really good for you guys to put yourself out there in love, really good for you to put yourself on a site, to go to different places, right? Like if you go to the same coffee shop every day, go to a different one, whatever the case is, but expand your horizons. Because I do feel like it's like you're going to meet people through like faded ways, but it's like through different experiences or doing different things, right? You're going to sign up for this class that you never, you know, pictured signing up for, and you end up falling in love with not somebody in the class, but the person who actually runs the class. Like it's very interesting, especially if you've been attracting great Scorpio. The one thing you do a lot is you love to fix things. You love to heal people, you love to fix people, but finally you're going to find somebody that doesn't need to be healed, that doesn't need to be fixed, that has done the work for themselves. You're going to find somebody that is equal to you, that is on the same path as you, that's on the same vibration as you, so that you're not healing somebody or dealing with somebody that's, you know, not over their ex or not done with, you know, still has some like carrying some baggage. It's like you're finally getting somebody that's equal, that's on the same playing field as you here. And I think it's because you finally had enough with the Knight of Swords. You finally said, forget it. I am done. Whatever this judgment call is that you made, you've done it. Honestly, for all of the signs, I was supposed to do, what is it called? Do some, sorry, I literally have, I think my voice is going to be gone by the end of the day. It's so bad. Clarifiers, but I didn't feel the need to. But now for you guys, all of a sudden, I feel like I need to do some. So let me just pull two of these, and then we'll do some clarifiers here. But it looks really good, Scorp. Let's see. Some of you guys are having a hard time choosing. Maybe you have 3 ideas. What is the one that you want to do the most? What is the one that screams to you? Just because you choose one now doesn't mean you can't do all of them later on. Like, this crystal business was actually supposed to be something else, which I am going to be launching in a couple months. But this business idea came at the same time as the tarot, and I was actually supposed to start the what the crystals turned into was what I was supposed to start, but then this just took over. And actually I was even planning on doing something different, almost finish school for something different, when the tarot thing just kind of like swooped in. But now I've done the crystals and I have plans to do everything else. So it's like, just because you're choosing to focus on one thing now doesn't mean you can't do something later on, right? And I feel like Scorpios like to master things, right? Learn something from the beginning, master it, and then move on, find something else. We have trust. Okay, yeah, so what is the feeling that is trying to tell you, right? That little feeling in your stomach, what is it telling you? You need to trust it, right? Some of you, I actually feel like this is around somebody. There are so many people, like if you think back, like people that you've literally physically felt sick around, people that you felt like you couldn't eat when you're around them, right? Like, and you thought that it was something else, but no, it was the person, right? You leave the person, you still feel drained, but then after a little bit, you get your energy back. Pay attention to the way that people are making you feel. And even when it comes to text messaging, right? Pay attention to the initial feeling that you're getting, especially if you're on dating sites, you're meeting somebody new, because your intuition is right. And it is going to save you so much time if you listen to your intuition. So you're going to be getting intuitive nudges to guide you on the path that you're on right now. And you need to really make sure that you, like I said, are turning off your brain so that you can actually hear those messages. Because for a lot of you, there are messages that you need to hear. Like some of you guys, if you get a reading, you just need to get a blank reading of what are the messages that you need to hear. Like maybe you have some questions, but one of them should be, what are the messages that you need to hear? Because there are some messages that are trying to get through, but you have a million things. It's like there's no room. And maybe you're just you have so much going on that you can't see the signs that are surrounding you. Okay. One more. Purple and black are going to be your colors. So wear purple, wear black. Those are going to be really good colors for you guys right now. This could also mean the purple and the black crystal, right? The amethyst and the black tourmaline. I think Scorpio should always be carrying black tourmaline around. Transformation, which is literally you guys. Love it. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Yes, things are changing. Whether you're realizing them or not, you have so many things in your life that are changing, and you are coming into the best version of yourself yet, right? There are so many better versions of yourself that you're going to experience as life goes on, but you really are having this beautiful glow up that's coming from the inside, shining out. And some of you would say you're shining your light to the public, right? You have always had this light within you, but you've been dimming it, and now you're finally going to be your true authentic self. And I think that it's going to shock a lot of people. Realize that that's just because they're used to the version of you that you've always shown the world, and that's okay. They're going to have to get used to the new version, and if they can't, then they're not meant to be in the new life that you have for yourself, right? So yeah, every time you get something that you've always wanted, you're going to have to release something. Remember that, Scorpio. And it's time to change something, right? You need to change something about your day-to-day life. That something is just not working. And all you have to, and it's because you keep doing it the same way, and you need to just look at it from a different perspective, right? Like recently, I'll give you an example. My schedule was just not working for me. Like I was just so unmotivated because of the way that my schedule was. So I was like, you know what? I keep making similar versions of the same schedule. Maybe I should get somebody else to look at my schedule and tell me what they think, and do it based on that. Outside perspectives sometimes help. So there's something in your life where it's like it's just not working for you, and you need to either get an outside perspective, maybe get a professional's opinion, right? Whatever the case may be, or just an opinion of somebody else, somebody that you respect the answer of, somebody that you respect the lifestyle of, right? Pay attention to that quote. Don't ask advice of somebody who doesn't live a life that you would want for yourself. That, when I heard that, I was like, whoa, that could save a lot of people. Oh, my camera just... Okay, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm gonna do 5 of them. Judgment is seriously calling me out. But yeah, Judgment with the 7 of Cups and the Ace Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles comes out twice. Very strong energy of a new opportunity, a new stable relationship, an earth sign coming towards you with an offer here. Definitely a new earth sign. I'm sensing Taurus, Capricorn, but for some of you, this could definitely be a Virgo here. Definitely I'm sensing about 5 years older than you or 1 year younger than you. For others of you here, you're going to have many options when it comes to love. You're going to have many options when it comes to career. And I think that these options are going to, you've made a lot of options and opportunities for yourself, but now there's going to be options that are going to, like, maybe you've chased people. Now people are going to start chasing you. Now opportunities are going to be chasing you. It's like you just have to be the best version of yourself and things are going to come towards you now. It's like you were the emperor and where you had to like go out and get what you want, and now you are the Empress. Others of you, or some of you guys also need to look at if you have Aries in your chart or Libra or Taurus, where are those areas in your chart? What sign or what house are those in? And pay attention to that and really like ask yourself, do I seem balanced in that area of my life? Because some of you guys, there's work that you need to do based on that, or even just research. What do you have Aries in? Research it. Okay, you have Aries rising. Look up a bunch of articles on Aries rising. Learn about yourself, right? Okay, let's see. Clarify this Four of Wands here. Clarify the Four of Wands for Scorpio, please. Clarify the Four of Wands. Yeah, the Desert Rose is really going to be for you guys. Really going to be for you guys. It's funny because it's actually my favorite crystal and I'm a Scorpio too. So we have the Hierophant here. Yeah, wow, the Four of Wands with the Hierophant here. Some of you guys are going into a serious commitment. A ring. I literally see a ring. Oh, wow. You know in the movies where somebody finds the ring before they get the ring? You guys are so snoopy. That would literally be you, Scorpio. Some of you guys are going to accidentally find out what surprise somebody has in store for you. But if you are single, I see a serious commitment coming from out of the blue, like literally out of nowhere. And it's probably because you're not focusing on love. But whether you are, whether you're not, I do see somebody that, it could be a Taurus, right? We see all that earth energy here, somebody that has Taurus and Venus. But Taurus and Venus, Taurus sun, Taurus rising is the energy that I'm sensing. But this is somebody who is going to be coming towards you and they're offering you a serious commitment. I think that this is going to be everything that you've ever wanted for a lot of you guys here. It's going to be a beautiful connection. It's going to be, you're naturally going to feel drawn to this person. You are not like, you're going to naturally trust this person. And also you're just going to be able to see through this person so easily. So like, even if there were a lie or something like that, you would be able to see it before they even told it. And this person may play games, but the thing is, they're going to realize really quickly that you are not one to play games with. So they are going to stop being the way that they've always been with certain people. They're going to change when it comes to you because they're going to realize that the way that they've always played the game is not going to work with you. And I think that, people play the games because people are playing, because they have somebody to play the games with. If they don't have somebody to play the games with, either they move forward because all they want to do is play games, or they actually get serious because they realize the way to your heart is not by playing mind games, it's by being open and honest about who they truly are. So, right, treat people how you want to be treated. Just because somebody starts by playing games with you doesn't mean that you have to entertain that. You can literally be straight up and say, listen, I can see this, this, and this. I can see right through you. This is not what I want. Or you just don't even freaking respond because you just don't even want to deal with that, right? But you don't have to entertain it. Somebody's going to love the amount, like your demeanor, the way that you handle yourself, the way that you just command respect when you walk in the room. They're going to love that about you. So no matter how much you find this person attractive or this, that, and that, be yourself because that's who they're going to love. So the funny thing is if you do play games or whatever the case is, the moment they find out who you really are is the moment they're actually going to love you. So some of you guys are playing games because you think that's how you're going to win somebody. But then when you both drop the act is when you're actually going to fall in love with each other, when things are actually going to go perfectly. So drop the act. Some of you, I honestly feel like that's a cross-watcher message. But who knows? Let's see. We're going to do obviously I want to do the Nine of Swords, and then we're going to do the Devil. I want to see what's going on in your head space. Let's see, Scorpio. Nine of Swords. Show me what we need to see for Scorpio. We have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And you know what? Oddly enough, I was not doing reversals for this whole entire spread, but I do feel like the Six of Cups and the Queen of Coins need to come out in reverse. So it is either a past relationship where you are just like, honestly, I think you're thinking about it too much, but the thing is I think you're actually going about it in a smart way. You're learning from it, right? You're going back to see what went wrong. What can you learn from this? What can you do to change so that it doesn't become what it has always been? You're learning from it, but you're thinking about it too much. Some of you guys really need to do this. You need to write, and this is a message that I have been getting for the past 2 months, and I just haven't had a moment to just be like, okay, you know what? But you need to write down what you want from a person, seriously. What do you want from a person and what don't you want from a person? And you need to keep that with you and look at it very recent, like very, what is it called? You need to look at it quite often, and when you're dealing with a person and you get a red flag or whatever the case is, look at that list. And while you're talking to people, look at that list, because sometimes like we talk to people and we're like, oh my god, the conversation's going great, this is going great, this is going great, but there's so many other aspects that this person doesn't match up with, but because it's the first great conversation we've had in a while, we're just like, oh my god, this person is amazing. No. Make that list so that you know what you are looking for and you do not settle for anything less. Because some of you guys accidentally settle for less. And another thing, do not date somebody. Do not go into a relationship hoping to date. Go into a relationship to look at that person and to get to know that person to see if you're a good match, right? It's not about, okay, I'm dating this person, let's see if we can get this to the long haul. Because then you're focused on dating, you're focused on where things are going next without even really getting to know that person. Go into the relationship with an expectation of, I'm going to get to know this person. I'm going to get to know all about this person and see if they match this list that I have, right? Do they match it or not? And if they do, okay, we are going to date. But if they don't, you know what? It's still a win, because guess what? You dodged a bullet. And it's not always going to be in a rude way. It's just, we're not meant for each other. So I'm going to go this way and you're going to go that way. You know what I mean? So some of you guys need to change the way that you go about dating. But with the Knight of Swords, we have the Queen of Coins and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Stop worrying. It's going to be okay, Scorpio. This is you literally wondering, when am I going to get the love of my life? When am I going to get the, $1 million? When am I going to hit this? When am I going to, you know what I mean? It is all coming, but you have to release the outcome. You have to release the outcome of when it is going to come. Because for some of you guys, you're a little bit worried about your love life, or you're a little bit worried about your finances, and it's not about now. I really do feel like it's about the long term. So maybe you're the type of person who's like, I want to have kids by the time I'm 32, or whatever the case is, and it hasn't happened. So you're like looking at the clock, like waiting for your soulmate. You know what I mean? Like, let go of the time frame, and you're going to find it's going to come a lot quicker. But also realize that if it's not coming, it's because it's not meant to be, because what's for you will never be taken. There's nothing in the world that you can do to make something that's not, or to make something that's for you not come to you. Nothing that you can do, nothing that anybody else can do. If it doesn't come, it's not for you. And that is the best, like, especially as a Scorpio, because I'm telling you, my life was like ruined by this Nine of Swords energy, because I did not believe that. And the moment that I did believe that, girl, I could breathe all day long. Like, oh, so nice. So some of you guys, you got to get to that energy where you release the outcome of when things are going to happen. Maybe you don't see it yet, but you are going to be such a rich man, such a rich woman. You are going to have so much. You're literally going to be that person that's going to, bring generational wealth. You're going to be that first millionaire. I'm not even saying millionaire, I'm really saying billionaire. Like, it is all within you, but you have to believe that you can do it. It starts with that. And when it comes to love, if you don't have that right now, you are going to have it. You're going to have an amazing love life, but maybe you need to work on your career first, or maybe your love life's your priority, whichever one's your priority. I definitely feel like you have to pick one, Scorpio. So whichever one you want first, that's what you're going to get. And then you can focus on the other one once you've manifested or mastered that. All right, Scorpio, let's see. I want to do the Devil too. The Devil. Show me the Devil for Scorpio. Show me the Devil for Scorpio. The Devil with the Queen of Cups. And I actually am the Queen of Wands. So some of you guys are in a third party situation. Get out of it. Whoa, the Queen of Swords. Yeah. You are in between. You're showing somebody who deserves you to be a Queen of Swords towards them. You're showing them the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy. No. Stop doing that. You are acting like a wife to somebody who already has a wife for some of you guys. And with the Judgment, the Five of Cups, it's like you already know that you need to leave. But the thing is you're afraid to be alone for some of you guys. So that's something that you're going to have to work on. Some of you guys, you just need to know that there's new love coming so that you can release this person here. But look at all these freaking queens. Look at all these queens. There's something. Again, collaboration. I can't believe I remembered that. I read this years ago. It's like what 1 queen, 2 queens, 3 queens, 4 queens means. 3 queens is collaboration. It's about collaboration. It's about 3 women or 3 men, whatever your gender is. 3. You need 2 more. You need 2 more of you. And that's what's going to make this perfect thing come together. People that have pure intention. What was the other card? Sorry, I pulled another one that said, whatever, just 3 people that are going to help you, get to exactly where it is that you need to go. Also, you need to connect more with the women influences in your life, whether it's your mother, your aunt, your sister, it doesn't matter. Connect with the motherly influences. If you have a bad relationship with any of them, you need to work on fixing that, because that's what's going to set you free. You think that ignoring them and moving forward from them is going to set you free. Actually, no, it's going to be in the back of your head. You got to deal with it. Okay, what else? So many messages. I hope you guys can keep up. I'm like literally going a mile a minute. But yeah, you have so much energy. Like, look at you, you're so good. But also, what is missing? The Queen of Pentacles is what's missing. She's here. She's literally here. We have all the freaking queens. Oh my God. But the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, which is also the one that, like, me seeing all these right now, I was going to say the Queen of Pentacles is missing, but look at her. She's reversed here. So some of you guys, it's about the stability. It's about that earth energy. You need to be grounded. You need to work with earth, right? Crystals, earth energy. Oh, I'm not even showing the crystals this whole time. I really thought they were in the video. This is some of my collection. Oh, I'm so sad. Work with crystals. Work with dirt, right? Dirt, grass, anything earthly, anything that comes from the earth. That is what you need to do. If you do not have plants, I literally pulled this plant out, and I already had this one for all the other videos. So you guys have 2. You need some plants in your life. You need some flowers in your life. Earth, bring earth into your home. Put yourself outside more. If you have a balcony, go on the balcony. I know it's COVID, we're not supposed to be outside. But if you have a private space where you can go outside. You need to be outside. Your earth energy is missing from your life. Also the stability, right? You have all this stuff in your love life, but maybe again with the devil energy, maybe this is a Capricorn, whatever the case is, Capricorn rising, whatever. But you don't have their heart. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you guys have fun. Maybe you're intimate with this person. Maybe they find you super attractive, so they're cheating on their person with you, hence you coming in as the Queen of Wands. And then with the Queen of Swords here, because whoever it is that they're dealing with is like, getting on their last nerves or whatever the case is. But the Queen of Pentacles, are they going to give you something serious? Are they going to give you something long-term? You know what I mean? You have to ask yourself that. It's all about long-term and stability. What's going to give you and also it's about thinking about the future, right? Maybe you're just so focused on the present and manifesting what's great about the present, but some of you guys, you really need to focus on the future. All right, Scorpio, so that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below, where we can further take a look at anything that we've discussed here or anything that is on your mind. To purchase any of these crystals, the link for that website will also be in the description box below. And if you want to participate to win a free reading, the information, again, everything you need is in the description box. I love you guys. I wish you all of the best. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you click on and off for the notifications, because I know a lot of people were not getting the notifications. All right, I wish you all of the best. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, my loves.